Hello everybody, I'm Noctis Corvus, but you can call me Noctis. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Minecraft world, where we are going to be making a bit of progress on this, that and everything today. The main focus is going to be going into the nether again. I know, I dread it, but this time for blaze powder. A, to make steps towards going to the end, and B, so I can start looking more towards potions and progressing with villagers behind me. Now you may also notice that between the ending of last episode and this one, there's been a few minor environment changes. Mainly the fact that I finished the roof of the building behind me. And I did that one off camera mainly as it was a lot of back and forth to the nether as my maths is not the best. But that one is now something on the outside, and the inside is still, it still has work to do. The tower on the villager breeder behind me is also planned but not put up yet, so that's also going to be in my focus recently. And it's also just going to be a bit of everything, just neatening up the area, getting it to where I want it to be, and just making progress, really. So that is going to be the main focus of today. I will, however, just show you the building from last time. See, this, for those who may not have seen it, is the farmer villager trading hall. It's got an automatic melon and pumpkin farm up there, and then the villagers in here. Now, I did decide quite recently that I'm going to have something here. I'm thinking a pond, given how it's laid out. I do think this would be quite a nice pond. And then it just wasn't looking right from this angle with this big flat wall. So I'm adding a little outcrop here. I think it'll work quite well. I do need to just fix up some of the details. But besides that area, the entirety of the outside is mostly complete. The only progress really made over there is the material gathering side of it. I've made actually no physical progress over there, so that is where we're at. But I also want to note that I've marked in where the paths are going to go, and also where they all kind of meet over here. But I do, before I do the paths, want to sort of work out how I'm going to neat and untidy up this area. Mainly like there when it comes to the portal and also this big gaping chasm. So yes, that is where we're starting off today, and those are the goals of today. And we're just going to see how it goes. And just like that, I believe, as soon as we add a door, this little outcrop will be done. It's really nothing special, it's just a teeny tiny room. Please hold. I seem to have forgotten. There we go. It's like it never happened. I then have no clue where that last bit of scaffolding went. But just like that, I might change that bit up there to oak just to match that bit more. But it definitely adds a little bit of shape more to this. I might still do something up there, like adding a dormer or something. But I also quite... It's better than it was, if that makes sense. However, that then checks that off of the list, so I can begin turning my attention to other things. And it also means I don't need to take 5 minutes to do it later. So, before we go any further, I do just have to confess that I planned in my most recent stream to work on the tower. And then I didn't. Instead, I think I did everything but anything related to the tower, so whilst I finally get to work on this behind me, you just enjoy some of the clips taken from the most recent stream of mine, as it was one where I focused more on getting gold, blaze powder, and villager nonsense, basically. It's the only way I can word it. It was a time, it was an adventure, and it was a little bit all over the place. However, it was fun either way, and these are the more entertaining moments from that stream. But whilst that's going on, I'm going to get to work on finally finishing off this building behind me. We're just going to be doing a few of the loose little bits in the area. I did have a list here of things that I needed to do. So it turns out that the list isn't helping. I had a list of like little things to do, but the list of things is now just random words like roof and gold. I'm pretty sure the roof meant that one, but I've already done that. So I don't know what I meant by the term roof, so I might just cross that one off. Yeah, I might just have to cross that one off. I have no clue what that meant. Hey, that was mean. That was mean. Oh. I have definitely entered this biome before. And then just one moment, you oh, come on. Yeah, I think I'm dying here. Worth noting, I do have keep inventory, so this isn't the worst thing in the world. Because if I died there and... Please, 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 please be my friend. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. Be my friend. Be my... Yes. Okay, I'm happy now. How do I get... I'm about to die a lot. This is part of the reason why I have keep inventory on. I'm about to die a lot, so we are going to bring a backup of armor and such. The only blocks I bought were the wood with the intent to build a shield. I should have bought a bow. Oh well. From hither. Come on. If I can slowly whittle down the amount... Oh. I will, however, take that over a staircase. I've got 5. That's... It might be enough for brewing, but I'm also now tempted to sit here and try and get... I'm really tempted to maybe try and get a few extra. It would be easier if it wasn't for all the ones in the environment. Excuse you, I'm trying to kill you without killing the pigs. Because I do not need everything in the nether being mad at me. Well, mad at me. Most hated Bob? Easy. Spider. Coming from someone with really bad arachnophobia, the fact that they made them jump at you is evil. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, they say like, oh, the Phantom or the Warden or something that's more feasibly annoying and a bit more, you know, not based on real life. Spider. I don't like how big they are. You're gonna cause me problems. Spider. Easy. And I know that this comes with me complaining about the blazes flying away from me. But I would rather have every blaze fly away from me all the time rather than dealing with spiders. Actually, no. Worst one? Absolute worst one? Cave spiders. You took the worst mob. You took the spider. Knowing people with arachnophobia play this game. And you made it poisonous. Why? The amount of times that I'll be like, oh yeah, I found a mine shaft, and then it'll be the realization of, oh, it's a mine shaft. And you're sat there going, how long until I run into the dreaded... Is the gas still about? Probably, it wouldn't surprise me. These are annoying, but they're not too scary. It's like I've died a surprisingly less time than I thought I would. But spiders, cave spiders, anything that makes like the sound is like, ooh. I don't think I'd even mind if they were smaller. Actually, it's smaller, you can't see them as much. But they're just so... And then when they move, oh, the sound they make when they move. Hey, where did you come from? Why? What was the need for that? This is where we need a bow. But no, and then it's like, ugh. Like when they move and they just, like, why did they have to add the scuttling? Like it just, they added the sound of scuttling. Ugh. Again, there were other mobs that, yeah, they might be annoying, but it's like the phantoms. But I sleep quite regularly, so they don't really bother me too much. I'm trying to think of other ones that annoy people. And how they're worse than spiders. Well, how they're better than spiders. Because, yeah, phantoms, they're annoying, but they don't scuttle at you. They don't jump at you. They swoop. I suppose phantoms would be bad if you're afraid of birds. I can see that being an issue. Come on, in you come. Ow, you pack a punch in hard mode. Hey! I didn't know you could... I didn't know you could climb ladders. As I was saying, I definitely owe it a lot to my friend to be really interested in dinosaurs. Before that, I don't think... I liked them passively, but it was really with friend encouragement that I got really into it. No, don't focus on me. Oh, come on. This... Oh, really? This is good. I need to rethink. It was meant to be so quick and simple. The minecart... Zombies have killed villagers in minecarts multiple times before. Why are you walking into the wooden pillar? He's quite an inefficient zombie. But I think I also have quite an inefficient layout. I don't think I can also find any others at the moment. Why are you... See, I've not really experimented with the spear, so I don't really know how it works as of yet. If it gets to another night, I am absolutely getting another zombie. I'll just get one without a spear. Why are you... What? Excuse you? Excuse you? Hey! Oh, so you're good at killing me, but not... Okay, so... He didn't even... Wait, he didn't... He didn't break the... He didn't break the... I don't like you right now. No. You know what? He gets one of you in. You know what? You know what? No. Oh, you know what? At this point, you can kill me, and you can go and kill all the other villagers in this room, including that one that will not... Oh, blooming hell. I don't want to die right now to these all. You know what? It's an unusual approach, but it's one that works. An unusual approach, but it's one that works at this point. Now, okay. Victory. Victory. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's time you left. I'm going to start with the ones that know their place. Oh, that's loud. That is loud. Volume warning. It's a bit delayed, but I'll still have a snack at some point. So now I can do that. And you're back in order. And that just leaves the guy in the boat. Come on, get in. Aha! Aha! So then, whilst you have been enjoying those, I have been busy. Well, not as busy as I could be, just somewhat busy. I still have little bits to do with it. It's like I still need to add in some of the texturing and some of the details, the front doors on the floor. However, I have been making a fair little bit of progress here, including a bit of a wobbly way up here. Just because originally it was going to be purely decorative and you wouldn't have been able to get up here, but then I kind of figured that it was such a nice view. And I've really been enjoying that. Now, you may also notice that there's been progress made down there. And that is because I am slowly starting to turn my attention. You know, that's taken too long. Old Faithful. We are turning attention towards some of the more ignored projects as of late. It's like this was one of the first projects that I was able to work on, yet somehow it has come after an impromptu tower and an impromptu farmer trading hall. I know I built the bridge for this exact reason of getting over here, but I'm coming at it from the wrong angle. So we're just going to swim. I also forgot that I don't have an easy way up here. However, the entire idea behind this build is that it's going to be a sort of older style house, or just a larger house. You can kind of see that I've got the paths planned out, more towers, basically a lot of it's planned out, maybe minus some of the other towers that go along with the wall, such as the one over there and so on. However, I've got the porches planned out, some of the walls, and I've been working on here with the farm running. Now, not everything here went exactly according to plan. It's like back here, originally the plan was, well, it was quite a bit different. But then I was doing it and realised that I didn't know how to count, and my maths is far from the best. So things changed, things will change. It's like here I'm also working out whether I double up on this one pillar, pushing the wall back and such, or if I do this bit in line with it and then further up on the next layer, push it back there. Because that is a tower. But yes, this is where we're up to with it. It was very impromptu, but I like it, it's coming along. I've just realised that I have nowhere near enough resources for it, as it's taken up all of my dark oak just for this one layer, and a lot of my diorite. So I'm going to have to go mining for this, and resource gathering for this. But I'm probably, again, going to do that later, like another time, and not at this exact moment. So that's all probably going to be done either on stream or on my own, either before or after it comes out. At the moment with the streams, I'm just kind of doing it when I feel comfortable to see if I work out a schedule with it, and also to work out what I enjoy doing them with. So there's that, and there's a few other things going on in the background, but I want to redirect my attention at the moment. You see, I've realised that one of my, main issues at the moment is that if I'm getting down anywhere, I'm just launching myself off of cliffs. I'm going through food very, very quickly, and yes, that isn't as much of an issue nowadays with the trading hall, but it's still not ideal. So I want to do something with the rest of this episode that I didn't think I would be doing. Well, at least not for a long while. I want to start to turn my attention towards the end. Mainly for an elytra, so I can glide down off of the tall pillars and towers that I make, but also to make it easier to access the higher up points when I am building. So that is probably going to be my attention for the latter half of this episode. Oh, we also stole some guys' llamas, so we've got them now. That was quite fun. But yes, I think with the time left in this episode, I'm not going to go to the end this time, but I am instead going to start going for the ender pearls. I've got the blaze powder, I just need the pearls. So that is what we're going to be doing now then. So then, here we are running through the nether. Please don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. Questioning if this path is really as safe as I thought it was. However, we've got... Oh, this is probably going to be a problem. Oh, that's also going to be a problem. Get off my... Get off. Get off, get off, get off. So, here we are. At the Enderman's biome. This is probably going to have the potential to go very wrong. And I'm hoping I might be able... Aha. There is one, and this is probably an ideal hidey hole for it. Hello, I'm looking at you. Oh, hello. Excuse you. Thank you. Come on. Hi. I don't want you to fall off. I just need you to die for me. And just like that, we have our very first ender pearl. The sounds aren't going to be pleasant, but if we can work out of an adequate hidey hole, we can do this in the easier way. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm staring right at you. There we go. Penny pearl? No. This is going to be a bit of a lengthy process, so a lot of this is going to be done off camera, and I will let you know when I finally have them all, or if anything interest is to happen. If the next shot is me back in the overworld with the ender pearls, then nothing of note really happened. You know what? Hitting the ender pearls was quite straightforward, quite boring, quite dull. It was just me hiding in a wall of the nether to try and get the ender pearls. So, let's go to the end, shall we? Okay, I'm not going to go get, like, stuff from there for now, but let's go beat the dragon. Because why not? Let's go see what the end looks like. Starting with the first eye throw, which we're going to do from here, because this is kind of becoming the centre of this area. You. Oh. Ah, I bet it was going to go that way. Thank you. So we are just going to go this way, and whilst we do this, I'm going to just kind of talk, just kind of waffle. Few updates as well. The first one is during the sections from the stream, you may have noticed that there was a bunny. No, not a bunny. Oh, come on, I need that. I need that. Please hold. Let's, there we go. Basically, you may have noticed in the stream section that there was... Ooh, a ruined portal. No. I need to stop getting distracted. Ooh, this is a really pretty area. Look at that. Anyway, as well, we're going to check out this portal here. Another village. I think I've been to that one before for a few things. And that's where I've stolen a few of the spruce trees from before. Oh, yep, still going this way. Ah, it's broken. But no, you may have noticed that there was a VTuber model. And that is something that I use when streaming, mainly for expression and, well, really something that was included because I realised that I could. In case you were wondering, that was in fact made by me. It was something made by me during my spare time, and I did consider making a video of it and sharing the process. But then I also kind of figured that for the first one at the very least, it would be more entertaining for me personally, to just focus on getting to know the process, especially because a lot of it was following tutorials and headaches and going back and forth with it. But that was something I made. It was my first attempt at it. Oh, oh! That is... Okay then. It's somewhere around here. Oh. I think that just went down. I did not expect this to be so quick, politely. I thought I'd have a lot more time to waffle. Oh well, down we go. But no, the model was something made by me, in case you were wondering. And it is based on the character here that I use for the channel, that also has started to tie into the world building project and such. But it was something that I did for fun, something I did as a challenge, because I've always wanted to know how to make them. And that was my first attempt at learning how to. Now, going back to talking about what's going on in game here, I kind of figured that it would be more entertaining to just do this. Oop. Is it anywhere around here? Well, I'm going to keep digging, because I'm assuming if yeah, that's still going down, so... Oh, I'm starting to hear things. Ah, there's the things. Oh, hey! Come on, at least let me stand a chance. Why are there so many with enchanted bows? Whoa, whoa. Oh, there's my eye. We must be going deeper. I know it would make more sense, obviously, to try and, like, follow the cave down, but I also very rarely have luck with that. And I was trying to keep this as, like, a spiral, but that's also kind of gone out the window. We found it. There's stone bricks, and I don't think these would normally be in a mountain. Now, what are the chances that they're infested? What are the chances? Yeah, I don't need the iron. Oh, that one's infested. Well, we can't go up. We have to go down. See, I don't know if there's any trick for telling which way these go. Where was this when I needed my bookshelves? I am definitely going to be keeping this in mind for future. Okay. Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. Yeah, this was just a trap. This isn't even... I'll probably be back once I've found this portal room. Nope. Yeah, that's... I half expected that, you know. This... There we go. And I think... we need 3 more. I'll be right back again. Okay, on principle, I am back. Same stuff as before, and I'm crafting them here. I bought 1 too many. I got 4 pearls, so... There we go, though. Now, this may not be the best idea. It may not be the smart idea. But we're going to have a laugh, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to see if I can do it with this stuff and setup and all of that. I might not be able to, but we're going to see. But yes, we're going to see if we can do it with this. If we can't, well, I'll just come back after I get better gear. But I could have spent hours and hours going mining for diamonds again. I could have gone the villager route and got better armour. This one just seems more fun. Oh, I can hear the wind as if it's about to come and try and give me a bad time already. Now I can hear myself talk. On the bright side as well, we have access to more blocks. Yes, we do. We have access to more blocks. You can't really protest that one. I know you can try, but you can't. Whoa. Actually, you know, I just realised. Ow. Really? Well, that's take one. Be back when we walk over for take two. Oh, come on. I'm normally better aim than that. Whoop, nope. No, thank you, sir. There we go. If we chip away at it, we chip away at it as well. There's not really any shame in that. Why am I moving closer and aiming higher? Aha! New strategy. Come here, you. Come here, you two. Give me your pearls. If we get some more pearls... There we go. So now we've got a second try at some of these. Whoops. It's a good job I'm used to falling. There is one up here. Nice of them to confirm that. What if I try this approach? Whoop. That was my own fault. On the bright side, I can now pick up some spare wood just in case. Round 3. I only have like 9 arrows left, so I do need to be semi-careful. Come on, these should be easy shots. These should be easy shots. There we go. And I'm out of arrows. Oh. That's a shame. Well, time to get creative. See, if I stand here, that's gonna... Oh, yeah, I think I'm dying here. Oh, that was... I now see the perk of ender pearls, actually. Where's the... It is up there. I knew there was one more. Rude of it to be right, but... This might kill me. Oh, almost. Going down. Oh. How am I still alive? Rude. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of this waiting. You going to come down yet? I see now why people use beds. Rude. Ah, that. Well, round 4 are we on? I ran into a fair few skeletons on the way here, so at least we've got arrows now. I also have some stuff for beds in case I start getting a bit more experimental. Oh no, it's coming into land. That's why I was able to hit it. So on to plan B. Get it? Plan B. Don't know if it'll work. but we can try it once. Well, 3 times we can try it. We're gonna try. I've never done this before, so we're gonna learn together. Or you're sat there watching me going, no, this is not how you do it. Be coming into land anytime soon. Here we go. Whoops. We're gonna see if that worked. Attempt 5 and the bed worked well, so... we might also just try... oh, my ears! What was the need for that? You know what? Because then by the time I'm done... Hey! Shut up, will you? Please, you're killing my ears. Sheesh. What was that other bit doing damage? Oh, my ears after that. Did not appreciate that. They were not a fan. Well, on the bright side, it is done. So now I can go for an elytra whenever I so desire. But I also... touch. I want my trophy. And whilst I make my way home for the final time this episode, that is all we have left for today. Now, it's been something. Well, it was a bit all over the place. Bit higgledy-piggledy in parts. But I've also had fun with it, I've also enjoyed it. I've made progress that I didn't think that I would make, and was pretty sure that I would be saving till later. I think that's probably the most undergeared I've ever done that dragon fight. And even then it was because, well, I have certain ideas and certain plans for going forwards. One of those things is that at the moment, this world has been helping me kind of adjust to live streaming. Now, by the time that this video comes out, it would have been a few weeks since I recorded this, as I tend to operate at least a week and a bit ahead, just to give myself some leeway and wiggle room in case I ever end up feeling like I'm going to get burnt out, so I can give myself an adequate break. Now, in that time, I hopefully will have been streaming a lot more, and making progress here between episodes and between things, so that this can be the fun part. One of them that I have lined up is the resource gathering for that project. Other ones may be dealing with villagers or stuff like that. And if that sounds interesting to you, there will be obviously a link below to where you can find me with it. And it will also be the process of me just making general progress. There'll be things that might just pop up in these episodes that I'll address by doing it on stream. So be sure to check out over there if you are interested. But for today and for now, that is all I could feasibly fit into this. It's not exactly what I had planned to. I thought I'd be going a lot more into the building of the tower. But hey ho. Things like this just sometimes happen. For now though, have a wonderful day, week, or however much time, have a great one of it. And I will see you next time. For now, goodbye.